This is your champion.
I am the hunter the gods have sent.
Yo, hey, what's going on, folks? It's been a while, man. Actually, I've made about three, three of these videos, man, and neither one of them has made it to YouTube. New job. I like the new job. It's very demanding though. I work like a shit ton of hours. I don't have time to think. Like I'm like never at home because I'm always at work. It's been a little crazy. It'll probably um slow down here in a bit. But also I've been sick. I'm getting over that. So also like when I was making those videos, I just be achoo, cough cough, sounding like I got fucking meat stuck up my nostrils. It's just been a bad time. So I'm getting better. I'm feeling a little better. And I'm not asleep right now. I need to be, but uh um I've been going back and forth about just leaving the game and quitting. Um through some very annoying tactics, I say. Kevin, talking to you. Like, people been trying, oh man, just stick around, blah 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 blah. Your castle could be so beast. Yeah, it could be. I don't fucking play this game anymore. But I don't really have time to play this game anymore. And I'm the changes. And I'm sorry I'm going to be sniffling a little bit, but the changes, and by changes I mean like, and the change to Throne War. That's annoying. And by change to Throne War, I mean KVK. Like this, when they introduced this, I should edit that out. I'm probably not. Where is it at? That Colossus Bush Jive or whatever. Since on YouTube we're not allowed to, say cuss words anymore because apparently YouTube Kids isn't a fucking thing, So whatever. Conquering Colossus, yeah, that. This chest, if you actually kill troops, blah blah blah, you get extra rewards, and which is good. It's just cool. It kind of helped with the point trading and stuff. That was a good idea, right? Only thing I don't like about this is the fact that you can sit inside of a throne or a turret and just collect points. That annoys the shit out of me. And the reason why it annoys me so much is because KVK has now turned into nothing but hurtling around the fucking throne. As boring as shit. Now, I haven't been participating much. But when I have, that's all I've been seeing lately. Oh, we're gonna go straight to the throne and we're gonna fight over who can sit in there the longest and get points. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to be in the mud or having to even if everybody decide, oh, let's pour outside the mud. You just have to. It's too much. Like it used to be, we go out there and we kill each other castles. We rallied together. We took rallies together. We lost. We won. Blah blah blah. Bloodshed, all that good shit. And if absolutely necessary, the throne will come into play. I think that the throne should strategically be used, not just to be used just because, oh, well, I'm gonna get points. That to me is boring as hell, and it just takes a lot of the fun away from the game because everyone undoubtedly uses nothing but infantry. Infantry rules all. Infantry should not be that fucking strong, but it's the Goku of the game, and everything else is fucking Krillin. Alright, that's a little disrespect for the cavalry. Let me stop. Cavalry may be Vegeta. but, but goddamn, if infantry ain't Goku. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. And I don't mean Dragon Ball Super because I haven't watched any of that shit. I'm talking about just Dragon Ball Z's Goku and Vegeta. Goku is clearly stronger. Vegeta's just, he's a second. But I can't Like it's boring as shit. I get sick of seeing infantry. I get sick of seeing Gideon. I get sick of seeing Steel Sharper. Like all these things annoy me because there's no strategy involved in this shit anymore. Because you just beef up your infantry, stick them in the fucking throne, and well now whatever. We see what happens. That's it. That's fun to y'all. That's fun to y'all. Really? All right, cool. So what I'm doing, since I'm going to stick around, let my power even increase. It's increased from 37 million to 45 million. I'm doing better, huh? Since I'm sticking around, I'm going to work on nothing but archers. I've worked on war machines. My war machines are fucking failures, and the reason why I think that is, maybe I'm being harsh. I think it's because they're still 2-star, trying to take out T11 troops. I think if I get them, it's still T10, but if I get them to 3-star, maybe they'll be on the same level as T11 infantry and whatever, and I'll be able to kill some shit. So I'm going to not say they're still at 500. I'm going to keep them like that. I'm going to work Mina and Shojin, however, because, and I'll get to this in a little bit, the War Machine stats really don't fucking matter. They don't. But I said all that to say this. I'm going to stick around, see how this new battle. They've already changed some stuff. So whatever troop you send or whatever troop is actually in the battle, that's what troop shows up on the battle report now. And I'm going to do a mock. Is this? Yeah. So notice I sent some crossbowing and I sent some spearmen. So that's what shows up on the battle report now. That is pretty fucking cool. Um it makes me feel like nothing but the troops that are in the battle matters. Versus, and this would always got me. If a person has 500% infantry attack, blah blah blah, and all this other shit, but there's no infantry in their castle, why does this 500% infantry um thing still matter? It shouldn't, right? To me, it shouldn't. I think that was the case before they made this change. So I'm hoping that that's not the case anymore. That since there, if whatever is here is if it's in the battle, then that is what's going to be the factor into you winning and losing. I don't think they've completely changed it yet. I haven't been around much because like I said, I've been working literally all damn day for the last week. But from what I can tell, they haven't changed anything just yet, but they have changed that aspect. So I think they're going to actually implement through, where there's a circle and then siege be by itself in the cities in the siege battle by himself. If they do that and it actually matters, and counters actually matter, and strategy actually matters, I will stick by this shit. I will go all in again. But until that happens, fuck that. So I was just going to talk about 3 things, tips, I guess you could say, or maybe 3, 4, whatever. What's more important between attack, defense, and HP, and win? And I'm going to go over damage and what's more important, that or stats. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say some people go for just straight attack, some people go for straight defense, or some people go for HP. Actually, I'm not sure if anybody goes for defense. I think it just kind of happens because of the overpowered ass heroes we have in this game. So, me personally, on attack, I think that damage is more important than stats. Now, you can achieve damage 2 ways. You can get your attack high as fuck with T11 troops as your main troop attack. Sorry, people with not T11s. I mean, you guys could rely on like the heroes to get your damage in. T11s are they're just fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry, they are. They're hard hitting as hell, and I mean they should be because they're difficult to get. But it's one of those things that damages is just more important. So if you're one of those people who are free to play like I am, and you just can't be getting all these high powered ass heroes because you ain't finna buy shit, well, you, it's gonna be difficult. But you should find like some troops that are, I mean, some troops. You should find some heroes that are not, that you could get gradually, like maybe in like the exchange thing or anything like that, and go after those. Rui comes to mind with cavalry. She's my number one. I don't even use cavalry like that. But when I do, you got to use her. Use her in shrine, with some cavalry shit, T11 or not even T11, and you'll see that you kill shit a lot better just using her. Her damage output is absolutely insane, and if you're going against War Machine, it's cranked up even more. So she's really beast, man. The Kavan guy, I forget him. He's another damage hero. He actually does pretty good because he increases attack, defense, and HP of cavalry, and he does damage um up to 10%. I mean, 10% damage and the increase on those three, that's pretty good. If you really see the value in him, I mean, which you should if you pair him with Rui. Um, that's she's like 80% damage or some shit, I believe. He's another 10%. That's a lot of damage. That's a shit ton of damage you're outputting with those two right there. If you don't have him, Rui and Khadija, the purpose of all of this is you want to get rid of Dako. Like if you can, like Dako's gonna be your guy starting out, but if you can get Rui up there and get Khadija up there, which Khadija shouldn't be too difficult because you have her in the exchange thing. If you can get her up there, great. Use those two, you will see. Uh, your damage is gonna be most important. Mostly, I think on attack though. I don't really think it works so well on defense, and I'm not saying that just because it's like don't take it as gospel. I'm saying that because from what I've seen, when people defend with like damage heroes, they don't really do that well on defense. Um, because they're the ones getting ambushed versus doing the ambushing. So if they're backpedaling basically and having to push forward because they're getting attacked, I wouldn't say that their damage is halved. They're still doing damage, but they're having to like defend themselves. If that makes any sense. If I'm making any sense at all, probably not. But I just think that the damage heroes work better when they're on the offensive and not on the defensive. Um, Attack, of course, is how much attack and the damage you're gonna output. So the higher that is, the better. It also allows you to probably break through some defenses and some HPs that are higher. They're like the stronger your attack, the faster you can kill people, the faster you can get past people's HPs and defense. Defense, this stat is probably the more underrated of the three because people think HP, attack, defense just kind of in the middle. Some people may think that defense only matters on defense. That is completely fucking wrong. And I used to be one of those people. So I'm telling you now that defense matters just as much on attack as it does on when you're actually defense or defending. Defense is there. It basically, that is the amount of hits you can take before your HP starts to decrease. So let's put this in console or PC or whatever the fuck y'all play. If you're playing a fighting game, you got this customizable character, and their HP is really high. You get the hit points, health points, hit points, health points. Sometimes the hit points, sometimes the health points. Whatever, we're gonna call them health points. Your health, you put health points here in your character. Somebody punches you, that health point goes down. Okay, cool. So, say if there's another category for defense, you put that all the way up, even higher than your HP. Okay? If somebody hits you, your HP goes nowhere. They hit you again, it goes nowhere. They hit you again, it goes nowhere. Hit you again, goes nowhere. They hit you like that fifth or sixth time. Finally, you lose HP. That's what defense does for you. So the higher your defense, you might not even your HP matters, But if your defense can be just as high, if not higher, you won't lose any health points. And by you I mean like your troops. Your troops won't lose health points. So if you have, let's take a look at this. The archer attack is 143. All right. The infantry HP is 787. Now divide that shit into that. That's, I don't know what that is. That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking arrows to take out one infantry troop. Is how I look at it. So if you, unless your attack, and this is just base stats. So unless your archer attack is like a lot, and your damage output is a lot, and it has to be a certain percentage higher than this infantry troops attack, HP, and defense. Well, I say HP and defense. If it does not match up, or if it's not that much higher, there's nothing that those archers can do in this game, at least, because archers obviously can't fucking fight up close. In other games they can. They have, they're ranged, yes, but they can do some fighting up close. Here, if you get to the archers up close, they're fucking useless. Like they just die, apparently. So if this is why infantry is so fucking strong though, because if you don't have enough attack and damage output to overcome that defense, to break through that defense, and then if you break through the defense, you eventually get to the HP. It's so many fucking steps and layers to beat infantry in this game. Now just think, you could do that with other troops. It's just a little bit more difficult. So you can do that with your archers. You can do that with your cavalry or war machines. War machines seem to be on more under. You gotta really make them tough because they're nothing but machines. They just, if you hit them, shit, they explode. They die. They fall apart. They're machines. Um, but you definitely want to have your defense high because of that reason. Because you take all these hits, you haven't even lost health points yet until finally, oh, I'm breaking through their defense now. So this is why damage is so important. Damage is so important because if someone has high defense, then if you don't have the damage hitting that shit and breaking through it, they're not going to lose health points. If they don't lose health points, they're not going to die. And that is where the attack on defense kicks in. Because if you're attacking them, your troops are fighting. Your troops are fighting. Picture it. Troops fighting. Their troops are all super bulked up and shit. They got all this armor on. You can't break through their armor. So you're not even hurting them yet. You're not hurting them yet because their defense is so high. Just picture defense as being armor. Picture it. You got a green bar, like you're fighting a boss. This boss has a green bar, or you've seen these bosses sometimes that have like fucking 17 health bars for no reason. It's fucking ridiculous. I'll just put in simple terms. You have a green bar. Then this boss has I don't know. He has a fucking a blue bar for a shield, and then he has a red bar for special attack. I'll say that. When his red bar fills up, he's gonna do a special attack. Otherwise, he's just gonna do a normal attack. Um, when you're hitting this boss, the blue bar starts to go down. The green bar is still full because you have to get past that blue bar, break his shield in order to now start doing damage to him. There's a lot of games out there like this. I'm sure you can relate. So this is the same thing with ROK. When your troops are fighting, and if someone has really, I'll just say, if you, whoever's listening to this, if you have high defense and someone attacks you, your defense is high, they have to break through your armor first, or break through your troops' armor first, before they even have a chance to hurt your troops. And if they can't even break through your troops' armor, guess what your troops are going to do if you can break through theirs first? This is why your troops are going to kill them first. That's why people lose and win. This is the difference between wins and losses. attack is important. It is. But your attack will kick in on, like if you're defending, your attack kicks in about how fast you can kill them. Because if you can output a lot of damage, you're gonna kill them pretty fast. Meaning, well, you lose minimal troops. You don't lose a lot of troops. If they're attacking you, they can't even they're hitting your armor, but they're not hitting your troops yet. Um, that that allows your troops to kill theirs, and you end up with minimal losses. I've seen it happen. So a lot of people have 2 million rally troops coming in attacking this castle. Well, that 2 million got slaughtered, and then this castle lost about 135K. Hey, that's a big, big, big difference. You got things like I'm not even going to put in the fact that counters, because to me right now in this current battle system, counters are fucking garbage until they change this shit. But so I'd go defense in a battle, defense, then HP, then attack, an area of importance. Um, if you're going to be a defensive person, you definitely want to work defense first, then HP, then attack. Or you definitely want those three to be around the same. If you're on attack, it could be. To me, it's the same thing, except you want to put damage first, then you want to go attack stats. I'll say damage, defense, attack, HP. That's the order I'd go in attack as far as importance, because damage, I mean, it speaks for itself as damage. Like, you want to hurt these troops so badly that they die or wound to the point where you can overtake this person's castle or palace or whatever fuck y'all fighting for. You want to put out so much damage. It's like throwing a bomb at a building, or throwing a bomb at somebody, a grenade, versus shooting a BB gun. A BB gun is gonna hurt them slightly. It's a fucking BB gun. Or no, this is a better example. An actual gun. If you're in a war and you shoot somebody with a gun, they have all this armor on, protection. If you shoot them in the chest, they got a bulletproof vest on. They're bulletproof. Now it still stings. It does. Um, well, say you shoot them in the arm. Well, their arm is unprotected. That hurts. Shit, they could probably bleed out if you shoot them right. You throw a bomb at them, guess what? That's done. Like, you throw a bomb at them, it sticks to their body like a sticky bomb or some shit. And this is like well left field, but a sticky bomb or some shit, and like they're done. Like, ain't no bulletproof vest gonna help from that. They blowing the fuck up. That's it. This is the same thing with damage in this game. You want to have a shit ton of damage output. So this is why people like Gideon, Rui, Kavan, Shojin, Mina rule, because their damage is so damn high. But and the reason why you want to put defense after that is because, well, it's the same thing. Just because you're attacking them don't mean they're not going to be attacking you back while they're defending. So if you're attacking them and they're prepared for it, or they think they are, they can kill your troops. Damn, man, we got our swords, we got our arrows, ain't shit hurting these dudes. Well, that's because they can't break through your armor. If they can't break through your armor, they can't get to you. Guess what? You kill them. That's how you win battles. That's why I think that defense is kind of an underrated stat. So is HP, but definitely defense. People would look at attack. Oh man, he got 500% attack or 600% attack. Okay, yeah, cool. What's your defense at? If your fucking defense is at 200%, yeah, you done. Like, is it? But shit, if you can even get like close to that, if he has 600% attack and you have like, I don't know, 500% defense, eh, he probably not gonna win that. I mean, like, unless he has like some extra damage from research and extra damage from a hero, and I mean like a shit ton, you're probably not gonna win that. The only time that you could win a lopsided battle is if you have someone like Shochin or Mina together. That or Karai, or somebody like that. And I say Shochin or Mina, or yeah, even Shochin and Auction, because even when the war machines die, they do damage initially with Shochin, then they do more damage after they're attacked, then they die or they get wounded. Uh, shit. I mean, well, that's suicide bombing. You can't prepare for that. It's kamikaze. But I hope y'all understood what I was saying. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some sleep. Got a long day tomorrow again, but we'll see what happens as it unfolds. I don't even know who the fuck we're even going against in KVK, to be honest, which I have no idea. The kingdom, I have not looked. It's fucking sad, but we shall see how this goes. How my little archer experiment will go, because I'm working with Mori. It's pretty much all I have right now. I don't have Eritrea at a really high level, so guess we'll see if I can get her or not. But anyway, guys, y'all have a good one, and I'm out. Peace.